Hey y'all, it's Joe, just Joe, and I'm gonna do a little look today. I'm not going anywhere, just want to put on some makeup. I'm gonna use the Colourpop She's Got Solstice palette. This is the front, here's the back, and here's the front of the palette and the back of the palette. I've already done my base, my eyebrows. I just need to put an eye base on and do the look. If you like this type of video, please like and comment and subscribe below. And let's just get into the video. So I'm going to use the Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. My eyes are really dry right now, so this base and the Gerard Cosmetics base both are very creamy, and it helps with covering that dryness when I use shadows. But the dryness may come through, just letting you know, so you know it's not the palette. But hopefully the base will cover that up. Put a little bit more on this other eye here. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. We are officially in fall weather, which once the fall weather normalizes and the temperature stays the same most days is when I feel my best. Right now I have been recovering from a vacation trip I think I told you all about in the video. It was about a little over 4 hours there. We stayed the night, did some things that night, did some things the next day, and then we had to leave on Sunday and then drive. I think it ended up 4.5, 5 hours because there was a wreck. And all that sitting is really hard on my body. So it takes a while to recover from a trip like that. But I always know that I will start to feel better. So that's a good thing to look forward to. So I'm going to, this is the colors of the palette. And I think I'm going to go into Quasar right here. And use that in my crease. I'm going to kind of use a Fluffy Morph. This is a JS8. I'm just going to pat out these creases. And I am going to just lay that color down first, since my base is wet. And then I'm just going to do circular motions. And of course I'm going to do the same on the other eye. I'm just going to pat everything out. And I'm going to lay the color down. Well, how is everybody doing today? Are y'all getting into the fall weather? I know some of my viewers are from different areas. My friend James is in Tasmania, so they're going into spring actually, which I found amazing. I cannot wait till next year when which I hope and pray we get to visit. But we'll see what happens when the time comes. It's something that I have to plan with my doctors when to get certain medical treatments because the plane ride's so long. But when you have a best friend that lives somewhere like that, you'll do just about anything to meet them in person, pain and all. Have y'all been using this palette at all? I know that it came out a little while ago. Colourpop's palettes come out so quick it's hard to stay on top of it. And I don't necessarily like all the color stories, so I don't pick them all up like some people do. I just, for me, and the way I use my money, I'm only going to pick up the things that I know I'm going to get use out of, and these colors I really like a lot. Really, these colors are kind of muted versions of my favorite colors, so I thought I'd give it a try. Let's see, I'm going to pick up another. This is a JS6 Morphe, and I'm going to start darkening it up with Chromosphere, and it's right here. Tap off the excess because there is some hiccup in the pan. And I think I'm just going to go for a pretty normal eye look today. Since I'm not going anywhere, I'm going to put this in the outer V, and once I get that color laid down, I'm going to pull it into the crease. We visited North Carolina on my husband's work trip, and Asheville, North Carolina, and I've got to say, it is a really nice place to go. Everybody was friendly. I was so excited because we knew the name of where we were staying and the address, but we had never been there. And when we got there, we discovered it was pet friendly, and there was so many doggies. The owners were so nice. Oh, I love doggies. I love petting doggies. I love all animals. Any animal, if the owner is okay for me to pet or touch, I've got to get my hands on them because I just love them so much. And I'm just doing the same to the other eye. And it was really nice waking up and going downstairs and being greeted by all these dogs. Oh, it was so wonderful. There was, I guess you call a bellboy, and that was nice because they come with a cart and get all your stuff up to your room, and I do have to take extra bags for my medical needs. And sometimes you go to a hotel, all the carts are gone, and you got to try to track all the stuff up yourself. And that was just a big help. And of course, the company paid for the trip, but we tried to tip him really well because he was so nice. He answered all kinds of questions. He knew a lot. When he asked where we were from, he was like, oh, so y'all drove about this much? Very knowledgeable. I do feel sorry for him in the summer if he has to wear the exact same getup because it looked very hot. But, oh, it was so wonderful. We did not go to the Biltmore. Most people ask about that because that's one of the big attractions there. We let a group of the workers go so we could kind of figure out what we thought the walking situation would be. I did bring my rollator, but I did not bring my wheelchair on this trip. And one group said it was 2.5 hours. One group said 4 hours walking. And it's just not something I could accomplish. So we didn't go there. But I just took a clean brush and I'm just blending out those lines so they're not so harsh. But we went to the art district, and there's like, I guess you would call it, a lot of like hippie arts and natural soaps and tie-dye everywhere. We went to a farmer's market, which was amazing. I love farmer's markets. This was the biggest one I'd ever been to. I actually had to go back to the hotel room and rest. And then, of course, you know me, I had to go to Marshall's and Ross and all the stores that I know we have, but I wanted to see what kind of situation they had and what products they had. And I will be doing a haul of everything I bought at the farmer's market and Ross and TJ Maxx. Alright, I like the way that's looking. I think I'm going to do this greenish gold Mars shade right here on about probably a half of the lid from the inner corner in. It was wonderful. There's so much to do. Like, I know people, when we were talking about going, almost all of them talked about the Biltmore. And I was worried, you know, if I couldn't do that, what would there be for me to do? And I mean, we obviously looked at restaurants because we both like to try new things, but it was definitely the art and stuff that in the farmer's market that was my favorite. I'm gonna go back into Quasar just right up under the lash. I'm gonna take that all the way across. Kind of blow that out with a fluffy brush. Cat hair. If you live with animals, there's just no way, no matter how much you clean, no matter what you do, no way to avoid the hair. And I'm just taking that all the way across on both sides. Then I'm going to take the darker shade Chromosphere and go right in this corner on the outside of the bottom lash just to make everything blend in. Alright, I think I'm going to take this So Serious shade here and go right in that inner corner. And then we'll take a kind of a small brush. This is a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number. It was part of the Sweeney collection, maybe. And take that same color I used in the outer corner, or inner corner, and kind of bring it up a little bit. And then down a little bit. I'm going to do that on the same on this side. I like the way that opens the eyes up. And then we'll take that blending brush on the bottom and just blend that shimmer into the rest of the colors. And I think I like the way that's looking. I forgot to grab a mascara, so let me do that real quick. I'll just grab the KUSH waterproof mascara. And I'm just going to coat these lashes. My husband made fun of me. He said my makeup bag was heavier than my clothing bag, which honestly sounds about right. Bad about just, I never plan makeup. I always just wake up and see what I'm feeling. And so I wanted to take enough that I knew I would have some choices. Even though I knew what my outfits were going to be, I think I've said before, a lot of times my makeup don't match my outfits because it's just not the way I kind of do things. I know a lot of people like to match with their outfits. If anything, I would, when I do match, it's usually I've done my makeup and then I go try to find something that matches my makeup when I do match. But I rarely do. I like to wear whatever I'm wearing may be totally different from my makeup. And my lips have been pretty dry, so I'm just going to wear a gloss today. I think I'm going to go with the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jelly and Fire. And then I'm just going to grab a setting spray. Use the Pixi Hydrating Milk Mist. And I think that's it today. So I'm actually really excited about She's Got Solstice. I like the look. I'm really into these colors, and I hope that you like the video. I hope that you have an amazing day. I hope you're making good decisions, and I hope you're staying safe. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.